Tired of running around and collecting all your crops in Pocket Edition? Well, now you can get them all with one click of a button. Hello and welcome to OMGcraft. I'm your host, OMG Chad. Now, collecting crops inside of Minecraft can be a pain, especially if you only have to do it every once in a while. So we're going to create a redstone contraption that can do it with the punch of a single button.
So here we are inside of Pocket Edition, and I will try my best to work the controls correctly. We have a chest, and we're going to put down, oops, we need two of these guys next to each other. And then we're going to put a dispenser into that chest. Make sure that the dispenser is pointing into the actual chest. Next, we are going to add some ice to the back of this dispenser. And this ice is to make sure that items will flow easily onto Hopper. That's what we wanted, the Hopper. So now we're going to frame this with glass and place down mini glass. Oops, there we go. And this, oops, we don't want to cover up our hopper here. And this glass will keep all of the water that we're about ready to place inside together so that it doesn't flow over our entire build. Now, as items fall into this water, they'll be pushed into the hopper and then pushed into our chest. So it automatically collects everything that we want. Now we're going to start putting down our dirt. And we're going to go ahead and put down 8 pieces of dirt. And the reason is because water will flow 7 blocks away from a source block. So we're going to be putting a source block at the end of this right there, and it will flow 8 blocks away. Now, as we're still building this, whoops, if I can tap this correctly, let's go ahead and build out a little reservoir. And this reservoir is going to hold a little bit of water. So we're going to go ahead and, whoops, I missed. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of water inside of there. And that will help grow our crops. If you want, you can go ahead and grab a, of course, you're going to want it to use diamond, a diamond hoe here. And you can go ahead and till all of this. And that will become watered over time because you have this water right there. There you go. Once it becomes water, it won't turn into dirt. Next, what you want to do is place down a few rails. Now, this is a tileable build, so you could build out multiple lanes of this. I'm just going to show you one lane here. And we're just only going to show off the one. If I can, oh my gosh, I need lessons on how to click inside of my Pocket Edition. Maybe I need a larger, maybe I need like an iPad or something. I'm using my phone right now. So now we're going to put down a dispenser, and this dispenser is going to hold a bucket of water. Remember, dispensers will dispense whatever's inside, and it'll keep that empty bucket inside. And then after that bucket is all used up, it will still be inside of the dispenser's inventory, and it can be used to suck up the water. So we're going to go ahead and start sort of a stair step down, and this is going to be for our redstone. I'm going to go ahead and plop down a right there. That is my block that I'm going to put a button onto, and we're also going to need some redstone dust, which is right here. So we're going to put a button on here, and then we're going to take this redstone line, and we are going to make sure that it goes all the way over to our dispenser by going up these blocks right here, and then over to the dispenser. And there we go. We will need to plant our crops. First, I need that hoe again because our dirt is not staying tilled. If you do put grass inside of it, it will, or wheat or whatever your crop is, it will slow down that process from turning that into dirt. There we go. Tap, 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 tap. So once we have some crops a little bit built out, there we go. You can see what this contraption will easily do. Stop flying. Let's go ahead and hit our button, and the water comes through and pushes all of the crops, or at least most of the crops. We have a little bit on our glass right here, over to this water flow, and then from the water flow into our hopper, and then into the chest. And you can see we have some wheat and some seeds in there as well. When you want the water flow to stop, go ahead and hit the button again, and the dispenser will suck up the water. And this is, like I mentioned before, tileable, so if you want to add extra lanes, you can do that as well. A super simple redstone contraption to make harvesting your crops much, much faster.
This design not only works for wheat, but it also works for carrots, potatoes, and beetroot. And with some modifications, it could also work for sugarcane, at least until they add pistons into the Pocket Edition. If you found this tip useful, please give this video a like. Let me know in the comments, are you going to add this to your Pocket Edition world? If you enjoy this episode, please subscribe. youtube.com/OMGcraft. That's the place to subscribe. It's always been the same. And thank you so much for watching this episode of OMGcraft. Bye!